I might add that I don't make a lot of pies. And turns out, doesn't turn out.
Pie. Oh.
Hello, welcome to episode 3 of Building Immunity and Community. It is Thanksgiving tomorrow, and Maya and I are making our first ever pumpkin pie. We're using Betty Crocker pumpkin pie recipe. We got all our ingredients together, and now the first thing we do is preheat the oven to 425. Should we do that now? In a medium bowl, mix the flour, which is going to be 1 1/3 cup flour. 1 cup of flour, 1/3 cup. In a medium bowl, mix flour, 1/2 teaspoon salt, and the oil with fork until all flour is moistened. Now we're putting the salt 1/3. This is 1/3 cup of oil. Mix it with a fork until all flour is moistened. So 2 tablespoons of cold water. Sprinkle with cold water 1 tablespoon at a time, tossing with fork until all water is absorbed.
This is the crust as it starts to form with the water.
Now it says to shape pastry into a ball. This is an experiment. It's our first time.
How are you? I'm not even... Ugh.
All the way up the sides, right? I don't eat a lot of pies, so I don't know much about pies because I don't really like pie. I'm not a pie person.
I'm gonna put this somewhat crust into this pan.
Press in bottom and up side of 9-inch pie plate. This is gonna be dry and crumbly.
This is a dry pie.
Okay, my 185 pies walk into a bar. Bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve pies here," and the pies say,
I don't even have one right now. Okay, 185 pies walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve pies here." So the 185 pies say, "You discrust me."
This is drier than mine.
Wait, why does yours look like a thing? Okay, show your pie. Show your crust.
Hey, look, you left oil in your thing. You want to pour it in there? The next step is making the pie filling. Step 2, in a large bowl, beat eggs slightly.
2 eggs.
Two eggs.
Okay, here is my
aside.
completed crust.
It looks good.
I'm gonna try to make little indents like those little pies do.
Beat in the sugar. 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon. Salt. 1/2 teaspoon ground ginger. Oh, I hate ginger. Ugh.
Okay, I'm gonna put mine over here.
And 1/8 teaspoon ground. Hey, I ground this myself.
Okay,
Salt,
now I'm gonna start my
ginger,
mine.
cloves.
Should I do those one-handed? How do they do it?
Open it.
Ooh! I am behind. I am a whole step behind.
The count calls for 15 ounces, and this is 29 ounces for 2 9-inch pies. I'm doing half. We're splitting this half. 1/2 for me and 1/2 for mine. Does that look like half? And a can of evaporated milk. One of the evaporated milks expired in 2016. The other evaporated milk Tony bought today. Oh no. Oh no.
Is it supposed to be that color?
There's a 10 p.m. curfew, huh? Oh, it's 10:09! I'm looking up substitute for evaporated milk. Substitute 1.5 cups cream or half and half for the evaporated milk. And add 1 tablespoon cornstarch.
Hi, welcome back to my cooking show. Today we're making pumpkin.
Pie.
Oh! Oh! So now I'm going to be putting in this 100% pure pumpkin mixture.
I'm substituting half and half with a tablespoon of cornstarch. Did you put this in there?
What is that?
That's the clove.
What is this?
That's 1/8 teaspoon. Oh, all the bubbles went away. To prevent spilling, place pastry-lined pie plate on oven rack before adding filling.
I'm going to add in my evaporated milk. This one is not expired. Oh! Why does it smell like that?
You used the right one, right?
Get the size.
185 pumpkins walk into a bar and bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve pumpkins here." And the pumpkins say,
Well, you just squashed my dreams.
185 pumpkins walk into a bar and bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve pumpkins here." And the pumpkins say, "You don't know Jack!" A lantern. Get it? You don't know nothing. You don't know Jack. A lantern.
Let's go over to the oven now.
Yep. I'm pouring my pumpkin filling. Whoa!
Okay. So now that will be going in for
15 minutes.
at a heat of 425 degrees. Recycling.
These are people who have no experience with baking. Very little experience. While we're waiting, we decided to use the leftover to make a gluten-free pumpkin pudding.
This is it after 15 minutes or so.
We are on step number 4. Reduce oven temperature to 350. Bake 45 minutes longer or until knife inserted is in the center, comes out clean. Place pie on cooling rack, cool completely 2 hours. Okay. And it's been 45 minutes. So we're going to take it out of the oven now. Okay, we have 2 pumpkin pies and 1 pumpkin pudding. So we're going to let it cool for 2 hours and then we'll try it tomorrow. Hey, what's all this stuff? Where'd that all come from? Oh no, I wonder if it came from my slate.
Space before and after.
Stuff. Take a picture. Oh, it's not bad. Oh, there's a lot of salt in that crust.
It is undercooked. The substitute one is sweeter.
I don't like the crust. So the thing for me is I don't really like pumpkin pie, but I do like whipped cream. So I can eat pie if there's a bite of cream on it.
I like pie, and I like it with a good crust.
It's like there's 2 layers to the crust.
Yes.
It's to the taste.
There's the one on the bottom
Very
that's burnt, and the one that's
thick.
inside that's chalky.
It's not bad. It's just a little chalky.
What he does for his crust and copy it, and you will be the top of the town. We could also in his recipe, try his recipe. No, that will be the one that will stick with. What, his recipe? Yeah, his recipe made an excellent pie.
Apple.
Hi, folks.
Your impressions of the pie. Could you sit up, please?
I thought the pie was excellent. The filling was spot on. If I nitpick, I could say, well, it could be a little firmer. That's not a big problem. The taste was there. But the crust was a little, literally uneven a little bit. A little uneven. And some parts were like a little salty, and one part was a little chalky, and one part a little crunchy. But overall, I thought it was great. It's the first time. It's never going to be perfect the first time. And, you know, we ate this pie without whipped cream. So it stood by itself overall. So great job. I say bravo, the 2 of you. I know you're there for a long time.
Also, we weren't aiming for perfection. We were aiming for completion. All right, bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you for watching episode 3 of Building Immunity and Community with our inaugural pumpkin pie attempt. My name is Jenny Kawita. I'm co-host of this series with my co-host Maiya.
Yes. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Kuido Osumi, and check out our previous episodes of Instant Pot, Yogurt, and Pesto Pasta.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Goodbye!
Goodbye! Thank you for watching episode 3 of Building Immunity in Community. With community. Building Immunity. Okay. Episode 3 of Building Immunity and Community. Building Immunity. No. Building